This is my channel right here. It's called DMC Sessions.
Of knowing that the world doesn't care. The leaders do not care. The kings and queens do not care.
No one cares!
But it's just time for us to be honest. It's time for us to be real. They care when it's about their survival. They care when it comes to our riches for themselves.
Our
They
money,
care about this place because they know no happiness without it.
our weather, our
So
land.
what about us? Huh? What about us? Life didn't exist until God created it.
Come on, God.
Our Africa won't exist until we create it.
Come on,
Our pain
Africa.
and suffering won't end unless we end it.
We gotta put a stop.
Maybe we've survived enough, and now it's time to do more than that. How are we still the ones that are hungry when we are the ones that have built the rest of the world?
Make it make sense.
Africa knows no freedom. Africa knows no rest. And we are tired.
Pray for me, and I'm out in the room. It's getting harder for my black brother, for a young black brother. Say pray every day. Money wash my sins away. Let the pain fade away. Let the pain fade away. I've been trying to survive. Dijina mata, mazuhose, dichingo neta. Been trying to survive. Dichichaga mari, mazuhose, dichingo neta. Been trying to survive. Trying to survive, trying to stay alive. Been drinking a lot, been smoking a lot. Mazuhose, dichingo neta. Kananda taza.
What up, everybody? I go by the name of Apendule Pakate, and this is the DMC Sessions. I'm joined today by a special guest, African boy. As you can see, I'm even rocking my African attire specifically for this interview, man.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, thanks, bro. How are you?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. Can you just let us know, bro, who you are, where you come from? By the way, I knew this guy from like back in the day, back in primary school.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yo, bro, I used to be such a naughty kid, bro.
What? You think I was naughty?
Yeah, you're definitely naughty, bro. You used
I was
to.
a good child, man.
Do you remember that bus, that red bus?
Yes.
Simon.
Yes. What a time.
It just take you back, bro.
Yo, you've taken me back. Yeah,
Yeah.
what a time.
But otherwise, yeah, man. Who are you, bro?
Yeah, I go by stage name FakeAno.
Okay.
For those of you that don't know me, FakeAno, aka African Boy. My real name is Anutila Ishe Amos Makunike. I come from Zim. That's where I was originally born. Moved to SA in 2001, 2002, yeah, early 2000s. And yeah, I've been around since. And yeah, that's pretty much me, man. I make music. Yeah, I just try and really do anything I put my mind to. So it's a range of things, but right now I'm focusing on the music, and that's what I'm putting my energy towards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where in Zim are you from?
Like, where was I born? Like, what's my hometown? Like,
Oh yeah, I get you. Because I also have a hometown in the place I was born.
yeah.
Okay, what's your hometown?
My hometown is Mutare. Most of my family is from Mutare.
Okay.
But they all moved around, like, to Harare and stuff like that. So, like, when I'm in Zim,
Yeah.
my grandparents are all in Mutare, like in the rural areas. Chitora. Yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly, yeah.
And then where were you born?
I was born in Harare.
Oh, in Harare.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the hospital there, then you guys
Yeah.
went.
No, I actually stayed in Harare.
Oh, you stayed in Harare,
Yeah.
but you're from.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you, bro. Because I was born in Mthatha. My parents stayed there, but
Yeah.
they're from Butterworth,
You
which
see.
is like 2.
But I consider where my parents are from, my hometown.
Your
Because when
hometown,
I'm
yeah.
there, it's like the village.
Yeah.
Everybody with my surname, like in the whole street, like
Yeah,
it's like all
exactly.
just family. So I consider that my actual hometown, as
Yeah.
versus to just where they were renting at the point.
Yeah, true. It's like if you have children now, that will be home. You can't say because now you
Yeah.
stay in Jozi now.
No, dude.
From
This is
Jozi.
like you have my surname. This is where your uncles, your forefathers. This is where the graveyards are.
Yeah.
This is where like every single thing is. That's my hometown. That's where.
Yeah.
That's my home.
How is what's your sister's name again?
Tafara.
Tafara, yeah.
Yeah,
How is she?
Tafara's
man?
good. Tafara's good.
Yeah, where is she now?
She's around. She's here in Joburg. She just did her honors at. She finished at Stellies and then she did her honors at Tux.
Yeah. Yo, we're getting old, bro.
People are getting old, bro. People are getting old, bro.
Yo, bro.
People are getting old.
But how is life been treating you, man, in general? Like, getting old.
It's been a shocker.
Mm.
Yeah, I think this year has been like, because I'm like 27 this year.
Mm.
So I'm like, woo!
Yeah.
Like, the 2 years we were in lockdown that we didn't even notice
Yeah.
were real. And like, time really moved super fast. And, you know, I don't want to complain too much because life has been good. You know, I'm still here. But it's been crazy, man. Like, there's so many ups and downs. There's so many challenges that have come with it. But I think, like, even with age, you do grow. So, you know, when they talk about, like, that thing that comes with experience and, like, the wisdom that comes with, like, age, you do get a sense of it the older you get. You know, you just handle certain situations better because I think of, like, the younger me and what I would have done in some of the situations I'm in today. And I'm like, whoa, there's some growth here. But there's still a long way to go. And it's just, I hope life treats me better than it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can always get better, man. At the end
Yeah.
of the day.
Facts.
A lot of people can attest to that.
Facts.
Yeah. But anyways, man, tell us about, you just dropped a new album. It's called African Boy 2.
Yeah.
Because there's African Boy 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Tell us, okay, maybe run us down actually the music before we get to African Boy 2.
Yeah.
So what have you dropped until up to this point?
Up to this point. Okay, so solo projects, I've done 24, which is a project that opened up me being, you know, a musician and doing music.
Yeah.
I've always been into music, so I've always done music my whole life. So, but officially, like, releasing as an artist, I've never put out my work. So this was like me officially putting out my work, and 24 was the first time I did that.
Yeah.
And then right after 24, I did African Boy Part 1, 5-track EP. Yeah, that was the introduction into. So 24 was very, like,
It was more hip hop.
it was way more hip hop.
Yeah.
And I was, you know, I'm very creative, so I was being very creative.
Yeah.
Very creative.
I enjoyed that EP, by the way.
Yeah, shout out. That EP, it's a classic.
Yeah.
And then African Boy, I was like, you know what, I actually want to make I've always wanted to make Afrobeats,
Yeah.
and I've always wanted to make African centered music.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the know-how.
Mm.
So like before 24, I tried to make African music and Afrobeats. It just didn't sound as good. And then after 24, you know, now I'm in the music game. I'm meeting other artists. I'm meeting other producers, and then they're just opening up my mind. And then one day we just made an Afrobeat song and it sounded good. I was like,
I'm going this route.
I was like, we're here now. I was like, we're here now.
Yeah.
And then that came into African Boy Part 1, and that went really well.
Yeah.
Like, everyone received that very, very well.
Yeah.
It was good. Like, I had a good time doing that. The music videos did well. The popularity, like, on television, on radio, like, it was just good. Like, it was a good drop. It was a good project. And before I did it, I was like, I need to come out with a trilogy. So I've always wanted to do a trilogy, and now we had African Boy 2.
That means 3's coming out.
3 is coming out. 3 is right around the corner, actually. Because the trilogy is done. So it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
It's not going to take a lot of time to get that, you know.
Yeah.
I think I have like 2 songs to do, and then we out.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then we'll see what we do next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you work with a lot of people. I mean, I came in here. There's like so many cars here. Like I'm seeing a gang of guys coming out. Is that like your band or is that people you're collaborating with or what?
It's everything, man.
Everything.
Yeah. Like yeah.
Your collaborator.
Yeah.
Just work with.
You know, I would like BSR, so we run a record label.
Yeah.
Blank Space Records. And Blank Space Records, you know, there's many of us involved. There's producers, there's it's the whole team. So that's who you're seeing.
Yeah.
It's just like the whole entire team. You know, we're planning some events, so we're just talking about the events. We want to go on tour, we want to promote the music.
Yeah,
so
it's so sick.
yeah, we're talking about that. We're just trying to get that stuff done, and can't do it alone, man.
Hey, bro, you
Can't do it alone. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
So you know, that's been the best part of it all. It's just that like I get to work with like my best friends, and we all have the same vision, we have the same goal. We've been on the same mission for a very long time together. So it's nice to be here, you know. And I think it's happening, you know. I think we're right here and it's happening right now, and we're in the moment. And you know, ourselves just having fun with everything. Like we're about to see what the hard work is going to result in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when did you get the studio? It looks like a nice studio build up here at your place.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
So when I was doing 24, actually 2019 August, I'm like, I call my boys, I'm like, guys, because I was in a label before. Well, I wasn't officially signed in the label, but like I was part of like a group before with an artist, and that artist had just moved on, started doing their own thing. You know, musically, I'm like, we're still friends and everything's cool, but musically, you know, just did his own thing. And I was like, damn, I'm always making music, I'm always around music. Maybe it's my time to now do this thing. So I call my boys, it's like, yo, we need to start a studio, we need to, you know, start like a label, get a studio running so we can make music, because we need to make music. And then some dude who's actually, funny enough, just chilling on the couch. I don't know if you just saw him.
Was he the one who was chilling here?
No. The guy was chilling here. That's Evoke. So he did. So at that time, he had just got confirmed on Beyonce's Find Your Way Back. So he produced Beyonce's Find Your Way Back. So at that time in 2019, I'm like, guys, we got this Beyonce record.
Yeah.
You know, like we need to make music because
ride the train. Bro.
Like we're here now, you know, and he, you know, Evoke, you know, he's dope, man. Like he's super talented. He's great. Like is
he the one who produced some of the tracks on your EP? And
he produced the majority of African Boy 1 actually. So if you listen to African Boy 1, you hear, hey, yo, Evoke, we inside. That's him. Yeah. Okay. So he produced majority of African Boy 1. He actually also produced in 24, he actually produced the song 24 as well. So like from the jump, I've always just been working with him as, you know, we got into this. Him and Mike, so that's who we started BSR with. Mike is the dude that plays my keys. So if you ever see a video of me and if I'm live anyways, he's like my musical director. So we partnered up and we created this record label. And then Rob then brought a dude named Jules who did Casper's Move For Me, the guy who produced that. And Jules is dope. Jules is super dope. He mixes and masters as well. So like he does the final touch on most of the music. But it goes through everybody. So like I produce my own stuff. So like in writing, in inception of song, like unless I'm sitting like in the same, like unless we're in the same session, I'll do it on my own. I really don't mind. And then from there, you know, just for the touches, I'll send it to everybody. You know, Mike plays live keys, Rob plays live bass, you know, Jules cleans it all up, mixes and masters it. That's why it sounds like that. That's actually why it sounds good. It's that it goes through, it's
filtered out.
Yeah, it's filtered out. It's not just like what I think is dope. It's not just what I think is cool. You know, it's kind of like what I'm creating with everyone else around me. And then from there, and then mix and master, then we release. Yeah.
And then how's the people receiving African Boy 2 now?
African Boy 2, the reception's been dope. Yeah. So like for me, I always have like mixed, not necessarily mixed, but you know, like when you're working on music, you always have like an idea of what you think is gonna be like a good song.
Yeah,
what you think is gonna
hey,
be like
bro.
the hit song.
Yes.
Yeah. So like with African Boy 2, African Boy 1, I was like, I'm not gonna dictate. I was like, I'll try to dictate, but deep down I also knew I was like, I'm not gonna try to dictate what's happening. With this one, I was like, I'm not gonna dictate at all. Like let the people decide what's hot, and I can't decide, man, because it's like up and down. It's like this person like, I love this song, this person like, I love this song.
I love this. Yeah,
like,
it hits
I love
them
this
different.
Song. It hits them all different. I'm like, which is dope because that's why I have like the range in sound. But the recession is crazy, man.
Yo, bro, like your sound, crazy. I see it going all over here, bro. Are you planning on going?
Yeah, man.
Through the continent.
I hope so. That's the goal, dude. To take over the entire thing.
Yeah.
To tour it out, to get the music out, get people, work with everybody. Because I'd really like African music. So that's what I actually listen to. I listen to a lot of Afrobeats. I listen to a lot of like old school African music. I have vinyls of like old school African artists that my aunts and them used to listen to. So I'm into that. That's like, I'm fully inside. So if I could also just, that's the goal.
Get into it.
You'd
even know the artist to work with because you're in that world already.
Yeah, like I already, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, definitely. Like who I'd hit up once I get there. Once I get there, I'm like, yep. I'm here, man. I came all the way.
Yeah.
I came all the way from the south. I'm up here. What's happening?
Yeah. Yo, bro. Like, knowing how tough our industry is, especially where we are, like what are some of the challenges that you face, in all aspects, I guess. I mean, I'm even going now, even just mentally and emotionally, because I feel like sometimes it could be draining, sometimes it could be exciting, it's ups and downs, like how is it for you? How is the process?
Yeah, it's a roller coaster, but I really I enjoy what I do. So because of that, like the challenges, like I enjoy the opportunity to overcome the certain challenges. Sometimes it's really, really tough and it's like demotivating and you're like down and out. But I guess like the passion kind of just kicks in and then takes over from there. Because mentally, man, like, it's something that you got to do with your heart and not like with your head, because your head will play games with you.
Yeah, true.
Your head will always
likes being logical.
Dude, logic, feelings, thoughts, thinking what other people think.
Yeah.
Like the list goes on when you go into what your head. So like I just try switch a lot of that off and just like, like always try to be positive and always try like have the nice thing about having a whole team and having all your friends behind you and, people being so supportive is that, like, you can express yourself to them and they kind of, like, you share the load. So, like, something that's actually genuinely just your problem, they also take it on in the sense of, like, we're doing this together, like, we're in this team together, So that's helped out a lot because it's allowed me to focus on actually just being myself and, like, making sure that the product is good, the music is good, and that we're creating, and that we're releasing what we're creating, and that we're, like we're doing something that's meaningful and not just like wasting everybody's time, And I think that's like the real challenging thing is that like a lot of people think like music and creativity and things that you're really passionate about, they don't take them as serious, like they don't take them as like jobs, they don't take them as like work. So like the value of the time is not taken seriously, but at the end of the day it's like it's people's time, bro. People gotta eat, kids gotta go to school, it's getting old, dentist bills, the gas prices
man, you know what I mean,
like people, the list gets long, man. But yeah, dude, I'm here now, and there's no turning back, dude. Like,
you know what I mean.
Like, what am I gonna do? Turn around? For what? We're here now.
Keep moving.
Yeah, bro.
It gets tricky in the middle, bro, because now it's like, you don't know what's ahead, what's behind. Actually, what you're talking about reminds me like I'm gonna share like a slight story. I was in Mozambique, and there was like we were stuck in this road, mud. It was raining a lot. So we don't know Mozambique that much. So GPS took us another side because we wanted to find a shortcut. And then now we get there and we go through this gravel road. So we think this gravel road is not going to last that long.
Yeah.
But now when we get through it, this gravel road, it's going. And then at some point, this gravel road starts having like ditches of like water. Like it was like a hole. So your car literally goes into some dam of water.
Yeah.
But now and then, like in the beginning, it was like, okay, it's just a little bit of water, you know. And then it just starts getting deeper. And the thing is, once you start crossing a big, how can I put it, big obstacle, and we get over it, we keep going. But now there's more of them, and now we're thinking we can't go back.
We can't turn around.
We're too far gone. We're in the middle, but we don't know where we're going. We don't know how far this road is going. Because at some point, we don't know if the petrol's gonna run out before we get there. We don't know if the sun's gonna set because we don't know where we are.
What you guys do?
And the GPS eventually lost connection. Like, it doesn't know where we are now. So now, like, the only way we can go is to go straight. And we don't know if we're going to find a ditch that's worse. Because we already went through the worst ditches. And now we're like, we went out of that. We can't go back there. So anyways, we ended up, by the grace of God, these guys at the tractor came through because there was a car that was stuck. And then this guy was there. And then we paid him some of the money. And then he helped us out. We tied towels together. Then we hooked the tractor, and then we pulled the car out. And
what?
Yo, bro, it was so dramatic. But we made it around like 7 o'clock. It was dark. It was kind of dark that time. 7:30, and we got to the tar road finally. And man, we celebrated, bro. As dirty as we were, man, like ashy.
Damn.
It's a story for another day. But I was just saying, like, I relate with what you're saying because of that. I feel like in this journey we're in as artists, as creatives and stuff like that, we on this road and we've gone through so much already.
Yeah.
And it's like, I've already sacrificed so much, already promised so much already. You know, like I've gone through a lot of obstacles. Yeah. I'm still not there and I don't know where there is or how long there is, but I have to keep going forward.
I have to. Especially when it comes to like sacrifice, like you sacrifice a lot, you know, like people think it's an easy choice to decide to take like an unconventional path, you know, like to have this sort of career.
Yeah.
You know, it's a huge sacrifice because, you know, like, damn, music is not the only thing I'm good at.
Yeah.
It's not like the only thing I'm able to do.
Yeah.
You know, but I had to sacrifice many things because I felt like this was like the right thing to do. You know, so even that sacrifice, like you think about it, sometimes you're like, my life could have been like this, I could have been doing that, but instead I chose this, and it's kind of like, oh, damn.
Yeah. But you also don't know how that would have went.
You see,
you just
don't know.
You just always never know.
So you can't be living with regrets, bruv.
Yeah.
You gotta just do it.
Yeah.
Do what you put your mind to.
What else are you good at? I know you're good at comedy. Like, I remember, I used to laugh at your videos. You used to post these videos on Instagram.
Yeah, I love comedy, man.
Yeah.
I enjoy writing in general. Yeah, like just writing and just like writing jokes, writing music. Like, yeah.
Do you think you'd do stand-up at some point?
I did stand-up. Really? Yeah, stand-up is just... Comedy is just a tricky thing for me because, like, people are so sensitive. Do you know what I'm saying? And, like, comedy... like, I'm a purist. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when it's music, like, we're really doing music and there's, like, everything is thought out in detail and whatever. When it's a joke, like, it's a whole joke with the whatever, you know? And I'm just like, everybody get in trouble so much these days. You never know if you're going to say the right thing. You never know if you're going to say the wrong thing. You never know who you're going to piss off.
Yeah, you don't want to think too much as a comic, okay?
Yeah, bro. Like, you don't want to think too much with anything you do. Like, people are just like, everyone's just, you know, social media sucks, dude. Like, everyone's just putting everyone's thoughts, like, their thoughts onto other people, and it's like for no reason. Like, allow people to think for themselves and allow people to have, like, free will, like, mentally, you know, like, allow people to like what they like, allow people to not like what they like, allow people to, like, judge, you know, what they want to judge and not, you know, like, because at the end of the day, we can't have that much control over each other.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, dude, like...
I'm glad you thought of it like that because being in the path that you're on, there's a lot of criticism and there's a lot of opinions and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know, so you need to be strong. Like I also sometimes watch some artists, bro, and I'm like, yo, man, how do you take that? Like you got a thick skin.
Yeah.
Because sometimes,
But like as a creative, I don't think it's like a thing of like it's a thick skin, you know. I just think when you get to that point, you also just realize like everyone's just sharing an opinion. So the same way, like as an artist, I'm allowing you to share your opinion, allow others too, you know. Like that's all it is at the end of the day. Because I promise you, for everyone that goes crazy and says, I don't like this song, I don't like this artist, this person sucks, I don't like it. There's someone else out there that's saying I like them. You know, like it's always that's always the case, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't think everyone likes my music, but for like there's people I know for a fact there's someone where I don't even have to press play. I can just and that person's gonna sing the lyrics out. Whereas versus to like I know there's people that just don't fucks with it.
Yeah.
And it's okay, you're allowed to. You're actually allowed to, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm never gonna put whatever you've done as a human being onto what you work on. Like, there's two different things. You know, like it's like getting cancelled. Like, dude, I'm never cancelled.
Like getting cancelled, like people need to relax.
It's so like dramatic, bro.
Yeah.
It's really, really dramatic. Like, yes, you're a fucked up person. Yes, you have done something wrong. What you have done has no correlation to the thing you've created, what your job is.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing. These are people's jobs.
Yeah.
You know, and when you start doing that, you're affecting everyone else that's connected to all of that, everyone's livelihood, and it becomes a whole mess. And it's kind of like, because of your opinion. So your opinion now makes people not eat. There's some kid that can't go to school because you guys don't want to play R. Kelly music. That shit is weird. But you get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
That shit is weird. And yes, he sucks. Yes, go to jail. Yes, dude, no, that's wrong. You can't do that stuff. 100%. But the product is out. And if you like it, you're allowed to. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't have to. If you don't want to listen to it because of what he's done, then don't listen to it. If I want to listen to it because I don't give a fuck, I'm allowed to.
You're allowed to.
I'm genuinely allowed to. And even the way, we're all pretending. Because at home, when the doors are closed, we all know what's up.
Bro, you gonna
like,
play that thing when you're with your baby.
Yeah. We're like white people. Y'all saying nigga behind closed doors.
Yeah. You say nigga behind closed doors. Yeah.
Definitely do that.
So like, what's your take on the industry now at large, like the music industry that we're trying to break into? What's your general take on it? How are things? Do you think it's one-sided? Do you think it's giving enough attention? Or
I think it's fair.
okay,
I think the game is fair right now. Simply because what's hot at the time, throughout time, because you know things always change. What's hot is always what like people are putting efforts towards and where people are working. You know what I'm saying? So like when Amapiano's hot like right now, is because the Amapiano guys are really working.
yeah,
Like those blues.
yes, they're in, bro. There's a lot,
Bro, there's sleepless nights.
Yeah,
Every corner, you're hearing a producer everywhere.
yeah,
Every TikTok you go on,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like those people are working, you know, and that's why they're hot because they're working. So I think like, outside of like politics of like, you know, what like labels and people that have control do like industry wise. Outside of that, it's really fair, man. It's for anyone.
yeah,
Like
bro.
for the taking.
Because even with the labels you're mentioning, now people are their own labels. You know,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
the internet, bro. You drop your
You
ish.
drop your ish, and if it's really, you know, like I mean, it'll definitely be easier with a record label, but either way, you don't want to get
boosting it.
but you don't want to get signed and owe some in 360 and get fucked. You don't want to not own your masters and that whole thing.
Be an employee.
So, you know, I think the industry. My favorite thing is that like, I've always said like there's gonna be a time where Afrobeat is like the new pop. Yeah. And I think it's happening. Like hearing Justin Bieber on Afrobeats.
Yeah, that's
Ed Sheeran
actually true,
on
bro.
Afrobeats.
Even Drake had jumped on Afrobeats.
Yeah, it's like the new pop, bro.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah.
Like Afrobeats, and it's gone through so and things like people don't think that much about Afrobeats because of how subtle it is, right? But it's gone through so many different phases. Like you know, like how You know, like house music and dance music will tell you like, oh no, we started with Chicago with this bounce, and then we went to there, then it came to Africa, they added drums, and then it went to Europe and it became electronic dance music, whatever. Like Afrobeats has gone through crazy shit like that too, you know what I mean? Like the Afrobeats we listen to now as versus to the Afrobeats that was like when P Square was killing it, everything was like fast.
Oh yeah,
you know,
P Square,
and dance music, ka.
Yeah,
you know. And then like one day Cole and them just started like slowing it down.
With the Rito or popping at some point.
Bro,
like crazy.
Yeah, but now like it's cool. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's jiggy, it's fresh, it's calm.
Yeah.
It's not too loud. You know, Tins sounds like an angel on a song. Bro.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm in a big mood. Yo, you still listen to that, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where you are in the world, bro. I've seen white people, black people, Indian people, Asian people, like when I press play to some of my music, the vibe just gets them. And you're like, yeah, Afrobeats.
I was about to say it's a vibe. It's like it's not. But it's like,
and there's no like anger towards it.
Yeah,
you know, like hip hop is emotional. You know, hip hop is like,
listen.
Yeah, you know, hip hop is like about like your emotions. So like if you're an angry dude, you're gonna be angry on the song. If you're a happy dude, you're gonna be happy on the song. If you're sad, you're gonna be sad. If you know, you hear it. I hear what you're going through in hip hop. You know, like I feel it because you can come at me aggressively, you can come at me chill, you can come at me. You know what I mean? Afrobeats is just chill, bro. I've tried to make like angry Afrobeats.
Yo, can you imagine that?
Like the spirit of like Afrobeats is just chill.
Yeah.
It's all peace, love, and happiness. And the world realizes that's what it needs right now. Like
the
world just needs like
to chill.
Positivity, bro. You just need like positivity. We need to just be in our bag.
To put Afrobeats in Twitter.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what you need to do.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, dude. Like, yo, yeah. That's what I've always said. It's gonna be the next pop there. I'm just waiting for the weekend to jump on an Afrobeat song, and then I'm gonna be like, I told y'all, because that's when you know we're gone. Now you know we're gone.
Oh yeah, speaking of I see you performing now and then. So have you been performing some of those Afrobeats?
Yeah.
Did you get the reception?
Yeah, I've only just been performing the Afrobeats. I've stopped. I don't perform hip hop no more.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I've just been performing the Afrobeats. Yeah, it's been good, dude. Like people want to dance, move their bodies, wind their waists.
Yeah.
You know, like the Shona aspect of it. Like people want to learn a new language. People like experiencing things. You know, like an experience.
Something new.
And it's refreshing. Like I was saying to you, like the game is for anyone right now because there's so much Amapiano going on.
Yeah.
And people are only like, and it's Amapiano versus hip hop. It's Amapiano versus trap.
Yeah.
And then you just get like me who just slips in the middle of all of that beef.
And you do it.
Yeah, I just in the middle of all of that beef, and I'm just like, here's something that no one's making.
Wow, yes.
And then people are just like, this is refreshing. Because everyone needs a breather, dude. Even the Amapiano brews, I promise you, when they're done listening to their stuff, they listen to me.
Yeah, like, bro. It does get to a point where it's too much.
It's a lot of
the whole time at the place or party, like
that's I go out less because of that. Even like
get tired.
You should. When I'm out, I want to hear everything, but I don't. Yes. I want to hear hip hop. I want to hear. I want to hear the.
Do you know how excited I get when hip hop plays on a set? Yo, it's like I'm hearing something new, bro. Even though I know hip hop, it's like at a place publicly playing is nice. It's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
So I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
But again, because the game is flooded, saturated, there's a lot of hip hop. I mean, Amapiano artists. There's a lot of Amapiano music, so.
Which is fine, but there's like other music too. Like I promise you, like if I'm at your event and I'm starting to do this, like if I'm at your event and I'm spending my own money, you know what I mean? Like if I'm there, you guys have played more than 2 hours of piano back to back, I'm leaving, bro. I'm going home.
True.
You know, and not even like in a rude way or snacks way. It's just like
your purpose.
as a consumer, dog. I wanna enjoy myself. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs and do the Bobby Schmurder dance. Then I wanna sing Osama, and then I wanna. Then I also want the Yanos. I also want the Yanos.
Yeah.
But
then,
should be you know, then I also want the Afrobeats. Then I also, you know what I mean? Like I wanna have a good time when I'm out. And SA culture and going out culture and being out, and especially in Joburg, it had never been centered around one genre.
Yeah.
You know, like cool hip hop had its phase and had its moments. But when you are out, when you're in a club, whether you're in Marvel, whether you're in Greenside, you know, like wherever you're at, when the person presses play, you're hearing a variety of music. You're hearing a good variety of music. And you're enjoying yourself. You're having a
good time.
And people aren't having good time. Like, yeah, the people that like Amapiano are having a good time, but it's actually really it's like, in terms of like enjoying themselves, it's a small few, bro. No one, not everything must make me want to put a Savannah on my head. You know what I mean? Like, you know?
Yeah, do the splits.
Yeah, bro, like,
yeah, I feel you. Hey, bro, I won't lie, man. Like, you're painting such a good picture. I miss those days where it was a mixture.
Yeah.
Like, you know, even the outdoor festivals. Yo, bro. Do you know people that actually organize events, make events?
Yeah, I do too. Like,
You do too?
Yeah, so I just did Vic Falls Carnival, which is a festival, 3-day festival in Vic Falls. We did that in April. That was dope.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Big fest.
That was crazy. Like it's outdoor, like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We do different event, like activities, different parties, like on the
Yeah,
cruise, on
bro.
the busy.
What? Where was this? Why didn't I see
In
it?
Vic Falls. You didn't see it on my Instagram, nothing?
Snap, bro. Nah, I don't think so. Wait, what? When was it?
April.
This April?
Yeah, it's past April.
No ways.
The next one's next year in April.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a dope experience, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I promise you, you've never grooved like that in your life. And you're comfortable. It's not so, you're in a 5-star resort. You're at one of the wonders of the world. Like, you're feeling that energy that Vic Falls just has. Like being something, like, you know, when you just something that's really, really beautiful and nice. Like, you just, the air is nice, you know? Like, so to be like, partying with like your favorite DJs, your favorite artists in that space is really nice. There's a festival we're doing called Afro Flag. It was originally meant to happen in the last 2 years, but COVID has always had it postponed. It was a New Year's fest, and Cyril's always come out on the 16th or the 26th of December and said, so we haven't had it, but this year we plan to do it in October in Sun City. It's gonna be lit.
Sun City.
It's gonna be lit.
I've been waiting for something to happen in Sun City. After, what was that thing that they used to do there? Something first. Spring break. Spring break.
Yeah.
Yo,
Sun
bro,
City's
I've
back.
never been to spring break, dog, and
Yeah.
I'm so touched about it. I remember I was in high school when it was happening. And then, I don't know if it stopped afterwards or what, but I never had the chance to go.
Oh yeah. But this is the third one. Like, so we've done Homecoming actually does in Pretoria. So
Homecoming is still around.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, bro, I think I've been sleeping, guys.
This guy's been under a rock. Homecoming is killing the
Damn.
game. They're running the country.
Nah.
Running the country. Ultimate operators.
But do they still like make a homecoming event?
Yeah,
The way
bro.
they used to.
Yeah.
And I was just saying this to my friend.
Fontaine.
You see, they named it something else.
No, but that's just, no, it's not that the name is something else. Fontaine is something else. Like, it's a whole different brand on its own. Then like Breakfast Club, I think Breakfast Club, I haven't been to that, but I've seen that they're doing it in Tanzania.
Oh, nice.
They're doing it in Durban. They did it in Durban already.
Oh, the Tanzania here.
No, the real Tanzania.
Oh, the real. Oh,
like
okay.
real Tanzania.
I always get confused.
Yeah, they do it in Sun City. We were there last year in Sun City in October, and then we also did it 2019 mid-year break with 5FM.
Yeah,
It's fun.
Mm,
We had a
nice.
crazy time.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, and you know, Sun City is a nice venue.
Hey, bro, nice. Sun City is nice. It's just expensive, bro. Like, you probably have to get B&Bs around, but even
Yeah.
with that, people wanna book out.
I mean, like, I think they're now trying to balance it out in terms of price. Like, when you compare it to like I was like compared to like the rest of like value of money because I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, I'll compare and be like, if I'm spending this much and I'm spending that much, I'm spending that much. And also because I think about this when I come up with like ideas for events or whatever. I think about like, oh, this person's gonna be spending this much. It's not bad. Like the value of what you get, like it's just that people go to Sun City and they don't do what Sun City offers.
Oh yes,
You
they
get
just
what
go
I'm
to Valley of Waves.
Yeah, you know, and then chill by the pool, drink by the bar,
Yeah.
which is cool if that's what you're into. But like, if you want the
Fam.
full value of it, bro, that place is beautiful. It's big. The list of activities are endless. Like the brochure has pages.
Mm.
Like if you go to the Sun City brochure, you're paging on activities, and you're like, oh shit, I can do all this stuff here. If you do all that stuff, it'll be worth it.
Joke at the price though.
I feel you. On this
To
climate.
stay
Not-
long enough to do all of those things.
That's also true. But I mean, like, pick one. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, if I go to Sun City for a weekend, you know, if I get to go on a game drive, see the Big Five, which I definitely will. Gamble a bit here and there, try my luck.
Yeah,
you know, have a good meal. Even if I'm staying by vacation club, I'm self catering and I'm just having a braai. You know, it's a good venue. But I think it's like you get better at it in time. It's not a venue that you go to once. That's the other thing. You don't go, oh, here's Sun City once. No, dude. Go to Sun City a couple times.
Yeah.
Once you go to it a couple times, you realize, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, this place is it.
Yeah.
I like that place. It's one of my favorite.
I also love it,
resorts.
bro. I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's always been expensive for me, so I always go now and then. And when I do, it's like maybe I'm showing someone the place, and then we have to start at Valley of the Waves, of course, and then you end up spending the whole day there because people swim the whole day.
You see, I don't get what that's about. Why would you want to swim the whole day?
Because he paid the ticket for Valley of Waves.
I fool you, bro, but you know, you can actually swim. No, but be for real. You know, like if you wake up at, let's say, at 9, right? Even 9 is late to wake up. At Sun City at 9, it's already hot. You're not waking up at 9.
It is late for Sun City.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you're really up, let's say 7. You have breakfast by 8. You know, you're down there by the buffet, you full.
Okay, you're talking when you're inside already.
Yeah, let's say like you're inside. Even if you're driving in or whatever, or you've arrived and you've driven from Joburg, you left Joburg at 7. I promise you by 9, you can get to Valley of Waves. You get what I'm saying? 9 o'clock, you walk into the Valley of Waves. Even if you don't want to like jump in the water straight because it's still cold, you can chill on the side until like 11. It's another 2 hours. Jump in the water for 2 hours straight, you know, until 1. Get out, go have lunch, do something else after lunch.
True.
Just do something else.
What else could you do? What would you do like first time going there?
What would I do?
For those who haven't. Yeah.
If I've
Like
gone-
after the waves now.
Yeah,
then-
I'd go lunch, then I'd go to Waterworld because I'm already wet.
Okay.
Waterworld, you can jet ski.
Oh.
It's like by the cabanas.
Oh,
So it's still in the resort. Just walk down to the cabanas. You can walk there and then jump on a jet ski, bro.
nice.
Or just chill there on the deck because like a lake type thing. So you can even chill on the deck, have a couple of drinks. You know, if you're on a jet ski, or like wait for like the boat cruise that they do around there. You know, and those are like
cruise. I didn't even know.
yeah,
this, bro.
like cool stuff, dude.
Dang.
There's really some cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm finna go back.
Even your lunch, you can go have lunch in the game park, like at the Bomber. It's not expensive. You're paying like 200 rand for your plates. And it's like cooked food, bro. Like, it's like you can, like, the menu ranges like Chinese food to like Asian food to like all that stuff. Sun City is crazy, guys. I promise. Saul Kurzner wasn't playing.
Yeah,
He wasn't playing. That place is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I should work for Sun City High.
Hey man, he sounds
should
like
be-
an ambassador.
I should be on your PR team, yo.
I was definitely. I sold it, bro. Okay, next question. Moving on from Sun City. On a more serious note, I wanted to ask you what keeps you grounded? What are the things that keep you grounded as Ano, as the person, not just the artist? I mean, Ano feeds the artist and everything else in your life. So what keeps Ano grounded?
Hey, God, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a straight up believer.
Mm.
You know, without God, things would have been tricky.
Yeah.
You know, taking me out of crazy places and put me in even better places. So, that's always like, even when I'm going through things, that's the first place I go. You know,
Yeah.
I don't miss a Sunday at church.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Which church you go to?
Go to AFM Sanson.
AFM Center.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's like on Branston Drive, 187 Branston Drive, every Sunday from 12:30 to 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, half past off of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So even if you went out the night before,
Yeah, you can make it.
have breakfast, cure a hangover, come to church,
Yeah.
be nice.
Rejuvenate
Rejuvenate
the soul.
and then still leave church and then we can still go to Conquer.
Ah.
Or just go have lunch. Or just go have
Yeah.
lunch. But yeah, I don't miss a Sunday, you know. Keeps me grounded, you know.
Yeah.
My family, You know, I really love my family. I love my cousins. I love my parents. I love my sister. You know, the nice thing about them is like they don't care that like I make music and whatever. They just, to them it's like my job. So like they still like I'm still Ano to them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And being that is very important because of like, you know, the things that they've taught me and like the values that I have from them. You know, so I don't look to get grounded by anything else besides that because anything else I find problematic.
Yeah.
I find pretty problematic. Like money is problematic. Like,
Yeah.
everything else is problematic. But like,
Extras.
yeah, I like peace, man.
Yeah.
So like, you know, God, my family, I'm good. I'm literally good, bro. Like, if it doesn't work out, I can just go live on a farm in the rural areas. I'm really chill. Like, I don't mind. And just to grow my food, watch the cows.
Yeah.
Try fix them, make sure that they get solar or something.
Yeah. That sounds
I'll
nice.
just be easy going, like nothing like complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're just like hustling, bustling for the sake of the grind itself, the life you're maintaining.
Not necessarily the life I'm maintaining. I mean, like I have a bigger goal and a bigger thing that I want to achieve entirely. But you know, if life hits me and I fail, you know, I would not like me when I give up or like when I throw it in the towel. I'm not saying it will ever happen, but if that moment ever had to happen, like me,
You know where to go.
I'm just relaxing, bro. Like, I'm saying I tried, and
Yeah.
let me just go do something simple that's always worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which school did you go to after Middle Primary?
After Middle Primary, I did a year at Sagewood, and then I went to Christchurch.
Oh, into Christchurch. Where's Christchurch?
It's in Midrand.
For real?
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, Christchurch College, Midrand.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
and then after that, where did you go?
After that, I went to UJ
Oh.
for some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That was nice.
First time in Jozi's the best time.
UJ.
Yeah.
That's my home. Those are my people.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the UJ family.
UJ.
I love bumping into people from UJ all the time.
Yeah.
I get so happy, dude.
Yeah.
Each time I link up with someone that's like, oh, I know you from UJ, I'm like, oh yeah? Like, are you sure you know me from UJ? Because if you know me from UJ, then you know what's up.
Yeah.
You know what's up. Those are my people.
Yeah, man. How's Jozi for you, bro?
I loved it, bro.
Nah.
I loved it. A world-class city. This place is beautiful. Outside of like government and politics, this place is awesome.
Yeah.
There's not many other places I'd stay in the world.
Yeah.
Genuine.
Snap.
Genuine. Like to live, like as a black man, I promise you there's no better city to live
True,
in.
because Cape Town is as a black man.
Bro, with this
No
skin
shade.
color. This skin color. A place you'd want to live with this skin color.
It's
I don't
Jozi.
care- It's Jozi. It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. You know it's beautiful.
I know, bro. I've been here almost my whole life.
Exactly, same here.
So-
I've been here for so long. I'm like, I struggle. People was like, why don't you think of moving abroad? And I'm like, I think about it because I have family that lives abroad. And I always compare life because I'm like, if my family's doing that, that means that's what I'd be doing. You know what I mean? And I'm like, it's not what we're doing in Jozi though. Like, that ain't like how
We
we're
always
doing
come
it.
back, bro.
It's beautiful here, bro. It's just like the standard of living, like the cost of standard of living should just go down.
Yeah.
Once that goes down and we like the economy is stable and Cyril's out of power, you know, then
Oh.
we're nice because
Yeah.
Josi's guys. Jozi 2010 World Cup Jozi.
Oh my gosh, that was the
Yeah.
best times
It was
ever.
the city was up.
Yo. It
Uh,
was lit.
2014 till 2018. No, 2014 to
2014 was lit also.
Yeah, 2016. 2016
Yeah,
Johannes-
2014.
Jacob Zuma, Johannesburg was lit. Jacob Zuma, Johannesburg was lit.
Yeah.
This place was beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
For a black man, I
Yeah.
promise you, for a black man, you don't want to be anyone else. Everybody was making some money. Everybody was hustling. Everybody was on the grind.
Yeah.
Dog, niggas would be becoming whatever they were saying they're gonna become, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're watching it
Oh,
happen, bro.
bro.
Cool, some of it might have been corrupt,
Yeah.
tenders were stolen, whatever. I don't care. The freedom that you saw at the time was insane. There was hardly load shedding. Now we got load shedding all the time.
all the
There
time.
were hardly potholes.
Yeah.
When we were busy striking for Ito and stuff like that,
Yeah.
there were hardly potholes. Oh, what a time, bro.
Oh, bro, it looks like it just went back.
Oh, I love the city.
Yeah.
I love the city. This is my city. This is genuinely my city.
Jozi, my city. Must make a song about Jozi.
Nah.
Sounds like it's
Yeah,
there's a song
no.
burning in there. So.
Definitely. Oh, this place is beautiful. Dude.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
place is beautiful. There's no place like
The
it.
north sides,
Dog.
the south,
All of it.
all of it.
All of it. I've gone like all ends of Jozi. I've performed like in all ends of Jozi. I
Yeah,
promise you, bro.
yeah, and the people, and there's so much diversity.
Dude.
And, yeah.
And I'm like a chill dude, eh? So like I want to eat what's there. I want to chill where we like, you know, like I want to be like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm here, I'm in the VIP. No, bro. Like,
yeah.
if they, especially the food, like if
Mm.
they say street food, we in the first time I gigged in Soweto. Oh my
Yes,
god,
bro. If we're Soweto food, bro.
Nah, boy. And then they brought out the thing on a tray, dog. It's just like force. It's like like chakalaka. It's like pop, and it's like
Nyama yetu.
oh, and it's like pa, yeah,
Woo.
boy.
Yeah, man.
I'm that dude.
Yeah.
I will eat wherever I'm at. I will try the food, bro.
Yeah.
And Jozi is up.
It's up there.
It's up.
Sure, man.
The street food here is good.
Yeah.
Like the street, guys, you don't want to be black anywhere else. You don't, bro. You don't want to be black
And
anywhere
I'm like, I'm
else.
so intrigued by now how people are so intrigued by SA, like from the States.
Yeah, because
they wanna
like,
come here.
YouTubers are moving here. I've
Yeah.
seen like a couple of them. When I'm out, I bump into people, and I'm like, oh, I look familiar from like the States and stuff. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, these people are all coming because it's great, dude. There ain't no cops killing black people here,
Yeah,
bro.
true. They'll take your money though, but
Bro,
you know that's bad.
especially in Johannesburg. If anything racist happens to you right now in Johannesburg,
Yeah.
you know the whole city got your back.
Yes.
Any sort of inequality that happens towards you,
That thing in Cape Town would not have flown here.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't got time for that stuff here, bro. This is
Yeah.
a black man's land.
Mm.
Like, cool.
City of gold.
The city of gold. We might be making the white man money, but like, we
Yeah.
run these streets. These streets is ours.
True. Facts on facts. I wanted to ask something, but I forgot. Dang.
You had me hyped on Jozi.
I got you so hyped, bro. I even
Bro.
forgot what I wanted to say. Oh, you can go. Oh, it's a turn to you. See, now you got my mind excited. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Because you're busy talking about it through our conversation. So I just wanted you to touch on your thoughts on politics, like the politics, yeah. Because you've been
Ish.
jabbing at it. You know.
Yeah. Ish.
So what's your full take?
I mean, firstly, everybody gotta know what's happening with politics. I know, like, it's not like a popular topic amongst like young people in our age group, and yes, they all corrupt, and yes, they all suck.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, those are the people that are actually running the country.
Yes. Yeah, true.
So like, even if they do suck and we hate them and all that stuff, we just need to be aware. Like some of the rules that they make, you just need to know, you know, and also like be able to like say yes if you agree, say no if you disagree. You know, like that's the only power we really have, because we ain't got no money. You know, like we don't have no generational wealth. You know, all they've given us, to be very honest, is a vote. You know, so to not use it and to not be aware about what happens around it is not a good thing, because it's your only tool. Like getting given a sword and you don't know how to swing it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's the only thing you have. You don't have no gun.
Yes.
You know, so you gotta go practice with the sword. You gotta know every single like angle to that thing. You know, and that's what I think about politics. So I jab at it because, you know, it's just something that I always keep my mind to, and I'm very active in it. Especially coming from Zim and not being part of Zim politics originally and staying away from it because I was here. You know, and also like, you know, so like the older I've gotten, I've just been like, I need to be aware of these things, because these are the people that, you know, sometimes if they fucking you, hear it. Go hear it. Go sit down and hear the guy on TV like lie. You know, go listen to them tell you that no, this 8 billion of SAAs disappeared and this lady was hired. Go hear it, bro, because that's your hard-earned money. It's your tax in the form of VAT. It's your tax in terms of like the petrol price. Like, it's all your money. You keep those lights on. True. It's not anybody else. Don't get it twisted and think that it's someone else's money. It's your actual money. You know. So that's why I care about politics. So I'm like, that's my money.
Yeah.
So what are they saying? Like, what are we
What
doing?
are they saying about it?
We business partners. I'm a business partner of the government.
Yeah.
I'm their business partner.
Yeah.
They take a percentage from me every single time. I'm very aware of it. I see it go off. And when it does, I'm angry and I hate it. But we're business partners. So what are we doing with that money? And to see them spend it on stupid shit is annoying.
Yeah.
But you gotta see it. Don't hide. They want you to be like, oh, they're corrupt, and you're not looking. Because it's chilled. Because you're thinking they're probably taking like 500 mil or whatever. You don't realize how much it is, right?
Yeah.
Until you pay attention and you start listening. Like SAA, they told us about the SAA's crisis for how long? You know, it went over from like 2014 all the way to like 2018 to the point that like the country has no national airline. Sure. That's embarrassing, bro. Like, why is that happening? All because this lady is giving her friends tenders and they're messing up. You know, like, and they tell you, you know, when you go watch, they tell you everything. I read the state capture, and they were sitting with the Emirates, the CEO of Emirates, sitting. This isn't the state capture. I'm not making this up. Sitting with the CEO, and he's offering to rent out Airbuses to SA to get SAA going again. And this lady doesn't respond to him. Like, she never calls him back. She never follows up on the deal.
What?
And then this country goes into crisis because we didn't go get more Airbuses so we can have more flights. That happened, bro. And that's like billions of rands. We won't even get into Transnet with the thingy, the trains that don't fit the railway. Like, what do you mean? Why are you ordering the wrong? Like, why is everything like those guys ordered all of them wrong? Because they ordered from a tender company. Like, they were making money off the tender. They didn't even bother getting the right railway.
Sure.
That affects you and I, bro. That affects your bread price, my bread price. You know.
Then we
like,
see these things happening,
and then we're like,
think,
oh,
where did this come from?
And then we just want to cry when it's too late, bro. You should have been crying when they tell us they're doing these things. That's the other thing, because they're not allowed to do any of it without us. That's the reality of what your power means, bro. You know, like, they can't do that stuff without you. You're their business partner.
Yeah.
You know,
They have to inform you.
You're allowed to change it every 4 years. So I hope it gets changed.
Well, I don't see it. I think after the older generation goes.
It's like Zim politics, bro. Zim politics are crazy.
Yeah, you guys had a lifetime president, bro. Like, that's legendary.
Right now, the dude is worse than the lifetime president.
For real?
Yeah, he's the bigger evil. You wouldn't think it gets worse, right?
Nah.
You wouldn't think. And you know what's crazy about Zim? Have you ever been to Zim?
Nah, I haven't been to
Yeah, you need to go to Zim, bro. Zim is so dope. You see, like, here, infrastructure-wise, it looks better in South Africa because we have nicer roads or whatever. But like Zim, because they crippled the entire economy and they got sanctioned and they got rid of the Western system completely. Like, it doesn't exist. Everything that you see in Zim is owned by black people, bro.
Oh. So there you get to see what a black ownership is. And
it might not look pretty just yet, but when you pay attention to it, like, I get stuck in traffic in Zim all the time and I get so mad. But then I remember that, like, you know, here in SA, FNB is giving you a loan for your car. There's no FNB giving you a loan in Zim. The banking system in Zim doesn't work, bro. So I'm in traffic and all these cars are owned by the people. The petrol price is high, but there's traffic.
Yeah.
So those guys are eating in Zim, bro. They own their land, bro. They're able to survive because they own their land. So the politicians can be as corrupt as much as they want. And yes, it sucks because, you know, it's making life worse for the poor people. But, like, it's easier to come up with a solution. And Zimbabweans are getting better at it. Whereas, like, South Africa might still have to go through the horrors of what these people are doing. So we still have to feel the effects. You know what I'm saying? Like, in SA, all we got was a vote. Black people just got a vote. You didn't get no land. In Zim, they got the vote and the land. So because of that, like, they own their shit.
So I'm guessing for the EFF. And when they're moving.
I'm actually for Musi Maimane. I think Musi Maimane as well.
Oh,
as
him as
an individual. Yeah, with now his new whatever party. That's who, I think is cool.
I think I hear you too there, man.
Yeah. Because he hasn't been bought. He keeps, well, I mean, like, Helen Zille had him, but, like, he hasn't been involved in no corrupt dealing, no tender process, no whatever. That guy is just the guy that wants to see this country just do good.
Flourish,
You can see it, bro.
You can see it, bro.
Just has that passion. Like, Juju has, you know, you hear, like, other motives come out when he speaks. You know, and he's a smart ass man, and he's very right. Actually, Julius Malema, I have a lot of respect. Dude, I once met him once.
Oh snap!
I lost my mind.
Yeah,
I fucked with him. For me, he's like a role model because he's young.
Yes.
He's young. He's young.
Yeah.
He's young. He's not that much older than me. He's not like 20 years older than me. Like,
Yeah.
he's like 10 years older than me, bro.
Wow.
I bumped into him in the club. It was like Major League's birthday,
Yeah.
and we're having a good time. And I'm like, Julius is in the club, and I'm like drunk, so I'm like, I'm gonna go say what's up. And I literally walked up.
That couple.
Yeah. And like he has like all the security. I'm like, why is there all the security? Then I just spotted the red thing. I'm like, oh, the boys are here. I said I'm gonna go touch him. I went there, like he let me in through the security, dapped me, like he like literally greeted me. I'm like, hey, Juju, my leader, whatever. Hey, young man, what's up? He spoke to me, bro. Like I was with Steve. I was with my boy Steve.
Yeah.
He spoke to Julius Malema for like a good 5 seconds. And then like when he was leaving, he even like made sure like with the security he came to the side and he fist pumped me.
Nice.
I was like, yeah.
I shout out to Juju.
Shout out to
man.
Juju.
He's a real nigga.
Nah, he's a real nigga for real.
Yeah.
I've seen him a couple of times actually.
Yeah.
He's a dope guy.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
But as a politician, you're like
No,
a leader of a country.
I always think that guy's gonna eventually become president of the country. I just don't know when. I think as the older he gets and the more mature he becomes, you even hear it in what he says now. The more mature he becomes, the more stable he's like, like the way he's radical is becoming, because he's very radical, and that's just the only issue. Other than that, I believe in what he's saying, bro.
Me too, bro.
I believe in what he's
I
saying.
think him and Musi could actually work together.
That combo.
Their differences.
Say that combo and then add 2 ladies. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like say those 2 and then say 2 young ladies.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Then we got a country.
Then we up to, I promise you,
Then we get the land.
We're sweeping everybody out.
Yeah.
Everybody out.
Bro.
Everybody out. Actually, all African countries should have that rule. Like a four thingy leadership.
4-way thing. Man.
Yeah, like a 4-way leadership where you have presidents, deputy presidents, and then first lady and deputy first lady, but not like as the spouse.
Yeah.
But as like your first lady president. But like, you know, like you're your own.
Yeah.
You know.
You do need that support, that
like,
sound
I
doctrine.
promise you.
Yeah.
If every African country does that, boy, we clocking them.
Hey, bro. Sound like you got a plan. Like, as a musician, as an artist, one of our jobs, man. You know
That's what I'm trying to say in the songs. If you listen to the songs, that's what the songs are saying.
Yeah. I know for sure, man. Do you want to leave people with anything that I may have missed that you just want to share?
Yeah, African Boy 2 is out right now. All digital platforms. It's FakeAno, FakeAno. Some people call me FakeAno and stuff. Don't call me that. It's FakeAno.
It's probably your boy.
Yeah. I got more music coming out. A couple of singles coming out, and then I'm gonna do the trilogy. I'm gonna do the last part, African Boy Part 3. That's gonna come out this year. Once that comes out, we do a couple more singles. Then we go straight into album mode. So keep a lookout for all the visuals, all the content. Consume. I'm here now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. Thanks, bro.
Thank you very much, bro.
Man. This was great. This was awesome.
Shout out.
Guys, check out African Boy. I'm gonna leave the links in the description and everything that you need. Yeah.
Awesome.
And make sure you keep following the homie, man. Really talented, really great mind. Always respected him from back in the day. So I'm glad that he's here now.
This guy said I was naughty.
He was naughty though. I don't even want to say the story of his name, but hey, yeah. But otherwise, keep tuning in to the channel for more content. Please subscribe, and we'll see you later. Peace. Bye.